Hello everyone, this is Super Comic Girl. Welcome back to my channel. So before I begin, I want to say thank you for, I'm up to 5 subscribers now, so thank you so much. I appreciate it. It means that you like my content, and I thank you immensely from the bottom of my heart for subscribing for the number I'm up to now. So I mentioned before that, I mentioned a couple of days ago that I was not able to get as many comic books as I wanted. I wanted to get the 22. I had my heart set on. Unfortunately, I was only able to, I believe, get 11 of them. I'm not exactly, let me just count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I was only able to get 9. So, yeah, that's what happens. But at least I got more than 5, and that was wonderful. I do have a couple of more issues that came in. I will not be showing them off in this video. These are just the comic books that I picked up on Wednesday. So those will be part of next week's group of comics. And I am hoping that after the bank has taken their money out, I will at least have a couple 20s, and I can go and get the rest of the comics. So, yeah, here's to hoping for that. So so I didn't have any issues that I didn't like. So all the comics that I'm going to be showing you are all comics that I did happen to like. So the first one I am going to be showing you is Wolverine. This is issue number 25. The only problem I had with this comic was when it finally dropped off at the comic book shop. This was supposed to be September's issue. This turned out to be October's issue. So there was no Wolverine for the month of September. So in here, basically, you have Kraven the Hunter. At least I think he's in this one. But actually, no. This is actually Wolverine's Judgment. And he's up against what is known as either an ice celestial, or the celestial has ice now. Something like that. And so, he's fighting this. He gets the celestial in the eyes with his claws. I thought that was cool. And the celestial makes him, think about, all the people that he's met and the people that he's hurt. At least I think so. Definitely. Who he's hurt. I thought this was a really interesting Wolverine. I am not disappointed with my purchase. I just thought it was interesting. I thought that his Judgment was pretty interesting. But yeah, like I said, not a bad issue. I did enjoy it a lot. Then we have, I'm going to give it 5 stars. So we have X-Force issue number 32. Once again, my only problem with this comic was the time that it arrived. It was supposed to be last month's issue. It turned out to be this month's issue. So you I think only got one X-Force last month or something like that. And Kraven is hunting down, of course, Wolverine. And what he does is he opens up the pods before the mutants can finish reviving. Kraven the Hunter, he is so obsessed with being like the top tier hunter that he just doesn't care about the lives that he shatters and destroys. He is merciless. like I said, he just doesn't give a shit about people. He cares only about himself. Um, was it, what was it? Oh, that one character. Was it, Deadpool. He fully regenerates. And Craven, the thing with him is he actually, from what I get, he just does not seem to like understand about Deadpool and why he's such an effective assassin. I would say Deadpool is, in my own personal opinion, is like better than Craven the Hunter because he can regenerate. Poor beast. Feel bad for him. So yes, so I give it 5 stars. It was a really good issue. The only problem I had, like with Wolverine, is that it was like I think either 2 or 3 weeks late. Not exactly what I like. So we have the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 11. Now normally I would wait until I had reviewed all the previous The Amazing Spider-Man, but I decided to go ahead and review it because I had done it with issue number 10. So how it goes is that from 3 until 9, you will get individual reviews, but because I already done review of issue 10 as part of that video, I said go ahead and do number 11. So this is a Miracle Man variant cover. You can tell he looks like he's so in with like the whole scene. So this definitely is not an Axe Judgment Day tie-in. You can tell the difference. So he asked Black Cat out, even though she's a lesbian. But I think that she'll go out with him. It's kind of weird. I don't know if he's like still married to Mary Jane. But yeah, it's just, I like the illustration. We have the Golden Goblin suit. I do not seem to understand. Let me see if I can find it. I do not seem to understand this. What is the Goblin doing stealing babies? I do not. I do not understand that. Why is he stealing babies? What was the point of doing that? But yeah, I mean, I love it. Really, like I said, I'm really getting into, Spider-Man and everything. So yes, this was a much better cover than the one that goes with it. Yeah, so 5 stars, great issue. Still don't know why the Hobgoblin is stealing children. Okay, so this is issue 2 of Star Trek Lower Decks. This is, this is basically just for Halloween. It's not it. It's wacky, insane. I love it. It's a fun comic. Like I said, it's just, I loved it. You know, these guys are going to be burned at the stake for being having magic or something like that. That was a second contact that went absolutely just insane. Yeah. So apparently that's going to be next month's cover. So I think Dracula is going to be a problem for a while. So, but it was fun. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I give it 5 stars. Then we have a review of FantasticFour issue number 48. Now, when I was at the comic book shop and I had very limited money, I didn't have like $100 to $300. I usually have, because I had to keep my lights on. And I'll tell you something, as much as I love collecting comics, I love keeping my utilities on a whole lot more. So I was deciding which comics I was going to get because there were so many great comics I wanted, and it sucks I wasn't able to buy them. However, when I go back there to pick up a couple more issues, I'm probably going to do it on... probably going to do it tomorrow because I have to be at work at 5. But anyways, so once again, a Miracle Man variant. I'm not really a big fan of Miracle Man, but I do like the variant covers. So this is essentially the last issue before they restart it back to issue 1, which I will be picking up next month. And basically, once again, it's tied into Axe Judgment Day. This is the final FantasticFour that is tied to it. And basically, we find out that the girl's not, you know, who we think she is. And it's a little bit confusing of a story, but I did really like the illustrations. And I like how Sue Storm was able to defeat her, and it was just really, like I said, a really cool issue. Like I said, I did enjoy it. I enjoyed it a lot. I was so it was awesome. So yeah, loved it. What will definitely happen is when the first issue comes out, it will totally ignore Axe Judgment Day. Then we have Gambit issue number 4. So I'm going to show you. So I showed you the interior art in the last, when I was showing you guys what I got. I really happen to like this issue. It was just amazing. Yeah. So, not much to say about it. I don't want to spoil it for people who've not read it. But, yeah, there's a lot of fighting. There is plenty of dialogue, but there's a lot of fighting. Yeah. So, great issue. I definitely give it 5 stars. So, I will be buying issue number 5. Then I've got DC Terror Through Time, which is a collection of 8 tales of traumatizing time travel. And, you know, the Spectre gives you a little bit of a history of Halloween, which is really cool. And so you have the Spectre that's going around and putting the dead back where they belong. The second one is Robin and Superboy, and I'm going to tell you something. I do like this version of Superboy better than the one that I heard is being canceled after December and then being rebooted for January. So definitely a lot better. Just love the illustration. The stories were really awesome. You got Harley Quinn and you got Catwoman and Poison Ivy in another tale. Very different artists, you can tell. Then of course you have Swamp Thing, which was featured in Werewolf by Night, but that was the one before the one that was in Justice League Dark. You got you've got the University of Pennsylvania. You have like is in 1944, so you have the JSA in this one. You've got Adam Blood. I just loved it. I really did. You got Dead Man invading Wayne Manor. Loved it. His ears are like, it's just exaggerated, but it was definitely worth the $10 I spent on it. And yeah, so great issue, loved it. And then we have Batman versus Robin issue number 2. This is of course when magic is going haywire. We have this is really weird. I think they enter the land of dreaming. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, yeah. So, like, you have the House of Mystery. You have Cain and Abel. You have the Morgan. So yeah, it's a really interesting issue. Yeah. So yeah, just like I said, just enjoyed it as much as I just enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed let me rephrase that. I enjoyed this issue as much as I enjoyed the first one. The first one was absolutely awesome. The second one is great. We have, of course, the Weird Sisters. Yeah, it's just, like I said, it's a great one. You have Damian Wayne dressing up as Batman. Yeah. So this is going to be another thing that they're going to be up against. And, of course, the House of Mystery. You know, the ending of this issue was like, oh my freaking God, what the heck is going on? But I'm going to give it 5 stars. It's just a great issue. I loved it. I'm looking forward to next month's issue. I don't really know how many issues are going to be in this one. But, yeah. So, I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so you don't miss any future videos. So, until next time, nerds, read on. Bye.